Preparing for the IELTS writing test, whether you're aiming for a high score or need to boost your writing, this video will give you the essential tips to succeed. Let's dive in. The IELTS writing test consists of two tasks, Task 1 and Task 2. You will have 60 minutes to complete both. Task 1 is about describing data from graphs, charts, or diagrams, while Task 2 is an essay, where you'll present and support an argument. Let's start with Task 1. Here you will describe visual data, like graphs, tables, or diagrams. The goal is to summarize the key trends without adding personal opinions. You need to be unbiased. It's all about the statistics. Key steps for Task 1. So what you need to do is, first, understand the question. Read it twice at least. Paraphrase the information that is given to you in the question and identify the key trends. Decide what are the major changes in the graph or the table. Then focus on the most important trends, like rises, falls, or stability. After that, you need to organize your answer logically. Start with a brief introduction, follow with two body paragraphs, and end with a short conclusion. I know it could be overwhelming for the first time, but don't worry, it's easier than it looks. Take a deep breath and let's divide it step by step together. In the introduction, you need to paraphrase the question. Remember, do not copy the same words. Then write about the key trends in the first paragraph and important trends in the second paragraph. And at the end, you need to summarize everything briefly in the conclusion. This will be much easier with practice, and you will guarantee a full mark on Task 1 very easily. I will upload practice sessions in the few upcoming weeks, so you can practice with me and see how easy it is, so stay tuned, okay? And don't worry, it's very easy. Now, let's go back to an essential thing you must remember while writing, which is using varied vocabulary. Instead of saying increase, say rise, growth, or surge, and practice with different types of visuals to build confidence, because you will never know what kind of questions you may face, like a diagram or a table, and so on. But the good thing is that all these visuals are answered in the same way. Introduction, two paragraphs, and conclusion, and that's it. Now, Task 2, the essay. This is crucial as it carries more weight in your score. Step 1. Understand the question type. At the beginning, you need to understand the question type. Is it an opinion essay? Is it a discussion? Or is it a problem-solution question? After that, you need to make sure how to approach each type. And we will talk about these types in detail later. Just keep in mind for now that there are different types of essays in Task 2. Step 2. Plan your essay. Guys, this is so important. Please, just please, spend 5 minutes outlining your ideas. I took the academic test twice, and the first time I got 6.5 in the writing, and that was a shock. Like, why? I couldn't understand, and I was furious for days after that. Simply, I didn't plan. I was too confident. I was sure that I knew what I was doing, and I don't need plans because I am professional, and I was wrong. No matter how good you are, especially in writing, you need to plan your essays. Trust me, okay? Just plan your essay. A silly typing mistake could lead to a full mark loss. We do not need that. A typical structure includes introduction, body paragraphs, and conclusion. In the introduction, paraphrase the question and state your position. Keep it simple. In body paragraphs, support your argument with the clear explanations and examples. And here you can show off a little bit. Show the examiner that you are good at grammar and you do know a lot of sophisticated words. Use varied vocabulary and sentence structures to show language proficiency. Time management. Finally, manage your time well. Spend about 40 minutes on task 2, leaving 10 minutes for proofreading. Please check your spelling, dots, and commas. Also check everything to ensure that you're not losing marks for silly reasons. Common mistakes to avoid. Now let's cover some common mistakes. Mistake number 1, not fully answering the question. First, don't miss the main point. Always fully answer the question. After reading the question, read it again and plan your essay to answer everything that has been asked. For example, if it asks for your opinion, state your opinion clearly. Mistake number 2, poor structure. Don't neglect structure. A well-organized essay is essential to communicate your ideas clearly, using knowledge of grammar and sentence structure. Repeating simple vocabulary. Avoid repeating the same words. Use synonyms and varied language to boost your score and to show the examiner that you deserve an 8 or 9. Why not? You can do it. To wrap up, here are some final tips for your writing test. Final tips for success. Practice regularly. The more you write, the better you will get at organizing and expressing your ideas. So try to write anything in English every day, every single day. 2. Review high-scoring essays to see how successful candidates structure their answers and use language. So you can learn from them, but please don't think that you can memorize these essays to use them in your test. Don't lose your mind, that won't work. Proofread your work for grammar mistakes, clarity, and coherence. A small revision can improve your score. It can rescue from losing marks on unintentional spelling mistakes. That's it. With these strategies, you are ready to tackle the IELTS writing test. As I said, I will upload training sessions to help you understand every detail fully before taking your exam. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And good luck with your preparation. See you soon.